Hello all, Rodney here. Please let me know how I sound, how the music sounds. And Rodney here. Please let me know how I sound. Guess I ought to turn the phone off or turn the phone volume down because it confuses me. So how are everybody doing today? This is kind of an exciting day for me. This is a first formal live stream. Been practicing with OBS all morning. I think I've got it down, at least enough to do this. I appreciate all the good comments I'm seeing. Furball Kim and Rick from Star Cop 97 Droners Without Drones, and ASAP Fishing One and Lost Girl. Thank you for stopping into the stream. I really appreciate it. So I don't really have any kind of an agenda to talk about. Just thought I'd get up here or get on here and just kind of see what happens. So what have you all been doing today? Hello, Equinox Photography. How you all doing over there in the UK? Well, thank you, Furball Kim. I appreciate you and Roger as well. You guys have been helping me out, giving me shout outs on your channel. I really do appreciate that. Same thing with Rick from Star Cop 97. He's been I guess talking me up, you might say, and I really do appreciate that. In the past couple of months I've broken 400. I'm up to 420 now subscribers, and that's really kind of cool. And you know, it's exciting times. Shoot, when I retire, I might even make this a full-time profession. Yeah, I bet you guys are snowed under there, Kim. Thank you, Rick. It is a nice hat. So, hey, Equinox, what's the weather like over in the UK right now, there in Bristol? Wow, Kim, snowing again, huh? Oh, and snow in Bristol, too. We were fortunate. We had that polar vortex come through the area, but we didn't get any snow. We got a little rain. Well, we did get some snow flurries, but it wasn't enough to even consider a snowfall. But it's just been really cold and windy. Ah, Lost Girl, you're in Texas. You know, I lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for a while. Are you anywhere near there? Well, Kim, what we used to say in Texas when I lived there, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute, it'll change. Of course, I've been saying that about Virginia here, too. Go the Garland area, huh, Lost Girl? Yeah, I know where that's at. I did a couple of installs down there when I worked for the last company I worked for there in Frisco. So I really like the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Lots to do. Very windy though. Very windy. Is that right, Rick? You got cold and wind, huh? That seems to be the big thing further south of DC area. I mean, I'm pretty sure DC got a lot of snow, and I know Philadelphia got a lot of snow from the videos that Mike from Philly Drone Life. He posted a video either yesterday or today of a flight where Philadelphia was just covered in snow, and it was really, really pretty. So, well, I hope I'm not boring you all to death with my rambling. Wow, 2 degrees. Is that in the Celsius there, Equinox, or is that Fahrenheit? I imagine that's Celsius, though, it being being in the UK. Got it. Yep, Celsius. Should have just figured that was what you were talking about. I'm just a dumb old Okie misplaced to Virginia, so. I do appreciate everybody stopping in. 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, okay. Not exactly sure what it is here right now. Let me check. It is 42 degrees here in Colonial Beach, Virginia. We're having a heat wave. Heck, I might even go swimming. It's so warm. Not. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Oscar. All right. Swimming, 47 degrees. Yeah, might as well take the polar plunge, huh? So, anybody got... Hey, Rick, did you ever solve your problem with the trains you were having this morning? Uh-oh. Everybody went silent on me. I hope not. I know you were getting kind of frustrated this morning, and I can't say that I blame you. But, so I'm really looking forward to you getting that platform fixed up with the grass and stuff, or what you're going to do to make it look like grass. I've always thought about getting into model trains. In fact, there was a guy when I was stationed in San Diego back in the late 70s. My first wife's parents had a friend that he took up his whole garage with a train set. I mean, he had 2 or 3 cities and trains galore and track all over the place, mountains. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing. And he had little tunnels he could lift up a gate and walk through and put the gate down, and the tracks would line back up again, and it was pretty amazing. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that would be my problem now. I have a fairly decent sized garage that I could use if it just wasn't crammed with junk. But anyway, hopefully one of these days I'll be able to make that into my man cave, and then I can get me a little train set to set up in there, do my live streams, and anything or everything. So I'm not sure, Kim, tell you the truth. I'm not planning on I wasn't planning on going more than 30 minutes, but you know, I guess it just depends on how long I can keep everybody in the chat interested. Yeah, I tend to ramble sometimes, so I may bore everybody to death, and you guys will go somewhere else and watch videos. You mean getting the OBS ready for a live stream? Is that what you're talking about there, Lost Girl? I do appreciate that, Furball Kim. I really do. Hope you get to feeling better, brother. I know how these headaches can be. They're not fun, that's for sure. But you take it easy, and I appreciate your support. And, you know, I really do hope you get to feeling better. We'll talk at you later there, Kim. You get some rest now. Get well. Really, Rick? You're going to charge Kim for that? Take 2 aspirin and get some rest? Really? Man, you're mean. Yeah, I hear you, Rick. That would be the same advice that your doctor given. Yeah, he would send you a bill. I'm sure of it. So, you got me there. Well, I was kind of hoping Philly Mike would get on the chat today, because it seems like every time he watches one of my videos, I'm usually in my comfy clothes, which is normally a t-shirt and sweatpants. But I kind of got dressed up for this live stream today. Well, as dressed up as I usually get, but maybe he'll pop in here in a few minutes. So, but anyway. Hey Rick, okay, I guess I show 7 people watching. Is that what you're seeing? Well, I'm sure if they'll like it. I know one of those are me. I'm watching myself on my phone because just wanted to see what things were looking like. So one of those is probably me. If I could find the like on my phone, I'd like myself. Oh, wait a minute, I already do. I agree with you, Lost Girl. I kind of like to go around to the different live streams, especially some of the, like Rick here. He did a live stream this morning, and he pretty much does one every weekend. Hey, Barnacle FPV, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad you could stop in. Back from the sky. Welcome to the live stream there, Back from the Sky. I was just reading your post. Minimize the chat. That's probably a good idea if I can figure out how to do that. Ah, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. So, Back from the Sky, Barnacle FPV, again, welcome to the stream. Glad you were able to stop in. Appreciate the advice there, Back from the Sky. We're really not talking about anything in particular, just chatting. I really didn't get... I spent most of my time trying to figure out OBS and not getting information on any kind of topic to discuss. But yeah, Lost Girl, trying to do a live stream through the drone is kind of cool. You know, I don't know if you know Drone Bum and Dennis Lovelady and Philly Drone Life. They all do a live stream on Sundays using their drones. They've got those DJI Maverick Pros and the newer ones. And oh, good, 7 likes. That's cool. But yeah, they do one every Sunday morning. They kind of follow each other. Asgard Studios, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. They do a live stream for the sunrises when there is one, but it's really I really like doing it, watching their streams. But I don't think my drone, I've only got a P4P and a Spark, and I don't think either one of them can do a live stream. But I might do it. I might be able to connect it to my phone and do it that way, I guess. Well, good. Yeah, Dennis is a good guy, man. I really like him. I've Above and Beyond, hello there. How you doing? Glad you can make the stream there, brother. I'll have to look that up there, Lost Girl. That video on it for the spark, you said. So. RJSRC, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Like I mentioned a little earlier, really don't have any topic to discuss. This is just kind of my first formal one. And Ganny G, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. There it is, meet and greet. You got it, Lost Girl. It's a meet and greet. I'd offer y'all some refreshments, but it's kind of hard to get it through the wires, you know. So. But if y'all, for those of you in the chat, check out each other's channels. If you haven't subscribed to a channel, please do so. I kind of like the way Canadian Joan Canadian Drone Hub. Here I go, getting all tongue-tied now. Anyway, Roger and Kim's channel. I like the way they do that. They encourage people to support one another. I kind of want to do that as well. It helps build each other's channels, and you get to meet a lot of people. I tell you what, one thing I have noticed about being on YouTube since I've been on it, especially in the droning community in particular, is how everybody kind of pulls together, and when somebody's in trouble, everybody wants to help. So, and I think that's great. We don't see that a whole lot anymore in the real world, but, well, yeah, we do, but Above and Beyond equals Jim. Okay. Then Jim it is. Jim. Yeah, that's another thing. It's hard to sometimes I have a hard time remembering names in real life, so you can imagine it's much harder on here, but I hear you, Rick. Yeah, we should be doing it a lot more, helping each other out and stuff. And speaking of helping each other out, there's a fellow droner, Jim Crennan. Most of you probably already know him or heard of him. Man, I wished I had his link. Rick, could you get the link to that GoFundMe page for Rick? He is suffering from cancer and in need of assistance. He lost his job just before Christmas, and so he's him and his family's been kind of struggling, and Lloyd Mendenhall started a GoFundMe page for him. So I'd like to get that out there. Let me see, maybe I can find the link for it. Oh, someone came in. Robert Stanton, good afternoon. How you doing there, buddy? Glad you can make the stream. All right, Rick. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and get it. I'm pretty sure I can. So bear with me, guys. Folks, that's the link for the GoFundMe page for Jim Crennan. He's a former he's a Navy veteran. That makes me and him shipmates. I was in the Navy for 20 years. In fact, my logo up at the top center of the screen there is derived from my rating badge. And I was a data systems technician, so I kind of leveraged that rating badge and made a drone out of it, and here we be. Jim, thank you for your service there, brother. U.S. Marine Corps. Yeah, the Navy Marine Corps team really liked it. Of course, when I was stationed in Japan, Jim, me and the Marines didn't get along too well. I was a young kid, come through the gate, spiced up on alcohol. You know how it goes. That Navy Marine Corps rivalry, it happens. I want to thank all the veterans on the screen for your service. Yeah, Jim, Marines at the gate. I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan, and they had Marines that guarded the gate. This was back in the early 70s, like 73 to 75 is when I was there. And Marines guarded the gates. And but I remember one time I got called to my division officer's, well, actually my department head's office. The Marine Barracks commanding officer told him to do something about me because I was always harassing the Marines. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have been. In the end, we're all on the same team. That's with all of the services. So, Robert, U.S. Air Force. Yeah, I'm retired as well. So. I consider all veterans my shipmates, whether they're Army. Yeah, I know, Rick, bad boy. Yeah, I was in my younger days. I've calmed down some, a little, well, a tiny bit anyway. But I consider all services my brother in arms, as I think most of us do, and I support the military. And whenever I see a serviceman or a servicewoman, I always thank them for their service. And as I think all Americans should. So it sounds like the music ran out. And we've been at this for almost 30 minutes. Yuma, Arizona. Wow, Jim. I can't imagine being stationed there. Fortunately, I mean, I was in the Navy, so I got to see a lot of the world. I was stationed 2.5 years in Japan. I was stationed on the west coast out of San Diego and saw a lot of the Western Pacific. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see any of Australia, but there you have it. Then I transferred over to the East Coast and saw some of the Mediterranean and did a NATO tour with the standing naval forces for NATO, and went to Norway and England and some of the other European countries. But anyway, well, folks, it's 2:29. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I do appreciate you all coming in and to the chat and chatting with me for a while. Hope you weren't too bored. Anyway, I'm going to let this run for a few more minutes in the chat. We can chat with each other. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Rick. I do appreciate that. All right, all. You all have a good day, good weekend. Be safe, be warm. Rodney gone.